They got word, but they still couldn't make any sense of it. And so they were moping back home and regrouping. Now, the rest of the disciples, we don't know their exact moments in that, but they were close enough. They were in the suburbs, so they could go home, commiserate, and regroup and go back to Jerusalem in a few days and see what the boys are up to. And as miserable and as bad as they felt that the world was coming in on them, their hopes, their dreams, their futures for the coming of the kingdom of God, and their part to play in it, poof, were all gone. So they had the weight of the world upon them. Where were they going to go and what were they going to do next? And in the midst of it, and the word you like, and I know I like to use, in spite of it all, a third party joined them. Their eyes, they were too full of grief. And from what theologians tell us, that God did not allow them to see who Jesus was. So Jesus came beside them, right, walked in their midst, and not several hours, but a couple of hours, and they had no idea. It was downhill all the way. As they're scattered like scared bunny rabbits, trying to make sense of it all that had happened there and watching from a distance as the story unfurled in front of the Sanhedrin, the high priests, and Pilate. And he was condemned to death. So with that in mind, now I'm speculating, but it's a fair human nature aspect. They were thinking, okay, here's where his glory is going to shine. In front of all the powers that be here. The angels are coming. The Calvary is coming to the rescue. Didn't happen. Didn't happen. And Jesus was condemned to death. He was killed in the most torturous way the Roman authorities could ever devise. Jesus was going to reveal himself to all of the Mediterranean world that was there at that time, and to the powers that be, and shake his fist at Rome, summon 10,000 angels, come down, not just to rescue him, but to rescue Israel from the Romans and to set up a whole new world order with Jerusalem as the capital. That's essentially what they had in mind. So after that Sunday before, for Palm Sunday, they were having a very bad 3 days of all that was happening in their lives in Jerusalem and with the disciples. The last 3 days. So I can imagine. I tend to be careful, but it's not hard for me to do it right now. Because maybe that 7 miles took them much more than 2 hours. But I could just